got calls, man.
No, that's them car people trying to get their money. Fuck y'all. I know all they know. They're calling by three different numbers. One is programmed in my phone, the other two I know by heart. I don't answer them shits. I said, bro, I'm not dodging you. When I pay you guys are gonna get paid. If I don't have the fucking money, I'm not gonna pay y'all bastards. The fuck that look like going broke to pay a fucking car note? And I always tell you, you gonna pick that bitch up if you want to. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Welcome, listeners. Welcome to the High Dollar Podcast. I'm your host, KQ.
I called my ex. I had my ex calling me and shit. We don't even talk. Excuse me. Sorry.
And this is episode 105. As y'all can hear, Daryl's back. Daryl's here. But see, Daryl has been here for a number of podcasts where Daryl's here to stay. Daryl is here to stay. Daryl is claiming the third. Daryl is the third member of the Holla Dollar Podcast. Welcome, Daryl. He's already been here for the last couple episodes, but now he's here in his own seat, his own space, his own voice, his own couch, his own mic, his own everything. And as we continue the road to infinity, he will grow as a podcaster and as a brand. And he will share with y'all what he got going on. And I'm glad that he is here with us. Willie's here as well. She'll be with us soon. But
yes.
Right now,
I'm over here fucking up.
Right now, we just want to thank all the listeners for listening. We want to appreciate all the loyal listeners, all the day one listeners. Like if you listening for the first time, welcome to the High Dollar Podcast. All right, this is where we get it in, talk about things that are happening, things that are not happening, things that are going on in the world, things that's going on in your neighborhood, things that are just happening that you don't care about, that we care about, or y'all care about, we don't care about. If we talking about it, then we gonna have fun talking about it. That's what we do here on the High Dollar Podcast. But before we do that, this is actually on the topic. Well, before we get into what I was gonna say, how are you, Daryl? How are you doing?
I'm pretty well, man. Glad to be here on this lovely Thursday evening. How are you, Cass?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Life is good. Another day to be blessed. Went through the trenches. We're gonna talk about that later on the podcast.
What trenches are you talking about?
Well, see,
give us a little.
We gotta get a little taste, because we got things to talk about, obviously. But this was a hard month in terms of just making things happen.
When you say month, are you referring to the month that just started or the last month?
The month of October. October was a very tough
month.
Boy,
it's gonna be a long month for you. Sorry.
No, it's not. No, we passed it. But October showed us something that we need to be better on, and that is making sure we kick every day's ass.
Hey,
be better every day.
I like that.
Every day you get up and you go and get that money, and you make sure it's going to pay what you got to pay, so they don't call you about shit.
In the words of my cousin, you wake up every morning and you need to piss excellence. Every morning.
I would play it. Yes, sir.
A stream of piss to start your day of excellence.
Beautiful. But yeah, it was a tough month, but we got over it and we're here, thank God. And we still got more months to conquer, starting today and every day that we move forward. To the listeners, if you're listening from the day to the night, I hope you are conquering your day, or if you are ending your day, you conquered it. That's what we're bringing today, whenever you're listening. Having said that, it is November. How has everyone's 2024 been? How's that been treated?
It's been up and down. More ups than downs for sure, but definitely up and down. Roller coaster to be exact. Thunder roll. Vortex. The Nightcrawler. You know, it's been a carowinds, you know what I'm talking about. Up and down.
What say? I like some of the roller coasters.
You don't like these roller coasters in life?
I like these roller coasters. Okay. Well, in terms of what has been, what is now?
Now, me personally, I am healing, head down. Trying to heal, continue to heal. I just been focusing on work, man. Honestly, me personally, just focus on work, focusing on my family, staying grounded with myself, not trying to get into all this social media stuff that's going on with celebrities and all this extracurricular activity outside of what I have going on. getting a little older, trying to reach these goals, make the goals happen. Um, just reach them at this point. Getting a little older, man. Focus is shifting.
Amen on that. 2024. Um, as much as you guys have heard that we've been on the pod, you know that my 2024 was the start was very intense. Yes, let's use that word. The start of my 2024 was very intense in terms of what I was doing and why I was being used for the right reasons, of course, for family. But in terms of what I was doing, it was very intense, very crucial, taking care of my grandfather, along with his passing, along with his mourning, along with, the first half of 2024. Woo! Jesus. Jesus. Jesus Christ, been a lot, but I appreciate what has happened and why I was there for it because it has made me a better person today, sitting next to you, talking to y'all. And the hiatus of the podcast was again much needed, like I said before, previous episodes, so real life could happen to where I could come a lot better and stronger for you guys as we grow this podcast. 2024, I'm gonna say the halfway point, which was July was when I came back. No, that's a lie. I'm sorry. July was when I was in the process of coming back, but August is where I came back, to go on the cruise, but making the movements to North Carolina was later on in that month. So I've really just been in transition mode or in the process of getting grounded in my transition. I know depending on the days the days, the weeks, and the months that go by, depending on who you are, it can be short, it can be fast. But I'm gonna say that life has been going really fast. This year has passed really, really quick for me, and the fact that we're in November, it feels like damn, everything that I just been through has feel like a dream. Um, but I'm blessed to be where I am, and I'm happy to be back where I'm at to do what I'm doing. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything, all things, even to where we are at right now. The job that I have, the connections that I'm getting, the plans that I have for myself and for the podcast and for people involved in the podcast. I have a plan to take over this motherfucking city. And I keep on saying that, and y'all think I'm joking, but watch the shit happen. Y'all think it's a joke. You think I do this shit to just play around and talk to y'all and think that this is passion. But I agree with you. Yes, language. But this is passion that I'm speaking on. And this is why by 2024, in terms of what I've been through personally, has been such a heart wrenching, such an emotional roller coaster, like Daryl said. But it made me now really want to get into the business and get into the work and get to the money towards the end of this year.
Never said emotional.
What? No.
Never said emotional.
No, I was saying that the beginning of my 2024 was very highly emotional to where now that I've come back in this space, I'm more into getting to the money, getting to the bag, getting to the grind because of what I've been through. So I do not look like what I've been through. But I will say that I am a much better, mature man than I am now. I'm still childish as hell. Don't get it twisted. Recklessness and foolishness on 10,000 at all times. But at this moment, this is very serious. And I want to take my time to talk about the reflection of 2024 and how
you reckless.
Yes, with the mouth, yes. You will learn that as we get on the
mouth is
road.
Different. I thought you were talking about just in general.
No.
Reckless mouth is it's not a reckless mouth. It's a carefree mouth. What's the word? It's a not free flowing. No filter.
Thank you. Yes.
No filter.
You will see how that goes as the road to 100 and these topics go, and you will see. Oh, damn! I didn't know you felt like that, Cake. Yeah, I do. But we'll get to that.
Let's get to it.
Quit
the bullshit.
Let's get into it. We have topics today. Let's get to the most glaring thing that is shining above our heads.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is the 47th president of the United States. He will lead us for the next 4 years into whatever America's going into.
Nigga, if you ain't spending no money, I'm coming to get you. We have a one-on-one conversation. Donald J. Trump.
Listen, this is not a political podcast. We are not going to even try to talk political because that is not what we do here. But because we are Americans in this country and this is our president,
I'm finna get dual citizenship.
You know, there's
I
a
really want to talk to bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even care that he won. It is what it is. I mean, I do care that he won, but not to get too much into it. I just want to talk with bro. Niggas don't speak to that nigga like that. Like he's just always on media. You know what I'm saying? I really want to get into this nigga head. Like,
so Daryl, if you had the space to speak to Donald Trump, what would you say?
what possessed you, Donald J. Trump, to run for president? You got bored.
Maybe.
You're rich already.
Yeah.
So you're taking a pay cut. If people don't know that, they make what, $300K a year, if that. You have a nice family, give or take. However you feel about the man. I mean, the man's successful. However anybody wants to feel about him. I'm saying successful as the American dream. You got your family, you got money. That's what most Americans want, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So in a sense, he is American successful. So American success, I guess.
I got you. He's
what possessed you to want to run for president? Like what did you think you could do differently that the other people did? And again, you're a businessman. You have towers. You have. I don't know what you have, honestly, bro, but I know you're rich as hell. You've done everything. You've been on fucking WWE. I mean, you've been to jail. I mean, like you've done everything. What possessed you to become president? That's all. That's all I want to know. Anybody can say, "Well, I want to do this. I want to legalize this." Anybody can say that.
Are you gonna do it?
Not even that. I just don't understand what possessed this man. Like anybody else can be like, okay, I'm in this field. I'm a politician. This nigga has never been a politician. Nigga ain't never been no senator, no governor. This nigga fires people. Nigga, we know this nigga as you're fired. Nigga, like you're fired. So again, I'm gonna ask you again. What possessed you? And you ran and you won not once, my G, but twice, dog.
Yes. And I think that's where the answer is. I think you're answering the question. He's a businessman. He's everything these politicians are not. Wow, I feel like as I talk, it's going to sound weird. But again, he's everything that these politicians are not, to the point where the first time
not to get political, I just don't even care, honestly. I mean, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Name one thing out loud that you could say Donald Trump has done.
I'm not a Trump supporter.
I'm just saying in general. Like I'm not a Trump.
What I'm saying that to say I'm ignorant to I can't answer your question. I can't answer your question.
Okay.
So what I will say is, from my optics, right, is he has been president before.
Correct.
Right. So in terms of what he was, it wasn't even what he was offering, and that's where I'm starting to see other people point out where Kamala lost. It wasn't what he was offering.
Not to cut you off, let me rephrase the question.
Okay.
What positive do you think he could contribute to being president? Regardless of how you feel about the man.
Well,
and I'm going to give my take.
Okay. And this is, again, I'm going to try to not be political here. I'm just going to be very ABC with this. If the Democrats have ran this country for 4 years, and the prices and the prices of food and gas and XYZ is at this price, then I would assume the Republican Party that gets into it is going to do the opposite.
Do you think he could talk, being that he's a businessman, because this is my take, being that he's a businessman, do you think that he could talk his way in and out of certain situations with other countries?
He has. And yes.
So do you think that maybe that is the one and only reason why that nigga is president? Because sorry, I'm getting too far into it, but what other...
Go ahead, what up?
Reason is he the president? What other reason did people get manipulated or get...
Fear that we will not be a strong country if these other countries that we're aiding get to a bigger situation as in World War III. Fear in the ways that whoever the president is, who are we going to feel confident in if they're our commander?
I can agree with this fear.
Let me finish. We'll finish. So Donald Trump leaned into that, and that's what I'm seeing from my optics. The things that Kamala was pointing out that she wanted to do were for the parties and the communities that she was appeasing to. However, from what I'm understanding, the other side was thinking on the war and what things are happening outside of this country in terms of protection. And that was probably not something that Kamala was talking about or thinking about. One of the biggest things that people were saying, in spite of this fear, is who is going to talk to these other leaders about ceasefire, stopping the wars, XYZ.
And to say again, not to cut you off, sorry.
Go ahead.
But I seen an article that's pretty funny that somebody wanted the China nigga from China basically was like, nigga, they see Donald Trump back in office and they done nigga crazy as fuck. And basically that also nigga they just cool type shit. Like long story short, that's not what the article said, but what I interpreted from the article was they not like to fuck with America because in the sense of like
Trump is back in office.
Because Trump back in office.
And that's
on
something
some Kim Jong Un type shit.
and that's where
I don't even know that nigga name.
and that's where there is a bless you. There has to be a factor that we have to talk about that makes it seem out the other world leaders look at America.
So do you feel sorry, because I'm thinking my brain's everywhere
Yeah.
now. Do you feel that other leaders weren't feared?
They
as much as other presidents weren't feared as much as people fear Donald Trump?
I feel like Donald Trump.
And I'm speaking on Americans and other world leaders.
We've lived through this, so we've seen Donald Trump be president and how other world leaders go about him. He's very bright. He's Donald Trump. So what I'm saying is, you either fear him or you respect him, or you do both.
You know what this sounds like?
What?
Some dictator type shit.
And that's where I'm not putting the cape on for this man. We just having a conversation here. But
I'm just saying, you got to think about what you call socialism, totalitarianism, and motherfucker capitalism. No, them is all the wrong words. Them is just a bunch of isms. But
dictatorship is not something that we have as government. We didn't dictate. We voted this man to be our president.
But again, I understand it. But I'm saying the way you just described it is on some dictatorship.
The other world leaders that you speak to are more dictatorship than America. Donald Trump is the closest thing to.
I understand that. I'm just saying the way you described it
right.
sounded like some dictatorship. I don't like it. Am I afraid? Hell no. But I don't like it.
Okay.
I'll move.
Well,
I'll move.
These are the feelings and emotions that come with the Donald Trump being our president day one, week one. Let's see how all we can do is see. Only God and Donald Trump know what's going to happen.
Let's see what that boy do.
Honestly, I don't
Let's see what happened on inauguration day.
Honestly, I don't even know if Donald Trump know what he's going to do. Only God knows it.
Yeah, he's the oldest president.
Shout out to Donald Trump for being the oldest president. And I also want to apologize. I also want to apologize to my listeners because of the lateness of 104. Steve is still trying to get the kinks out the way. It's been, yeah.
Damn it, Steve.
I know. But Steve. But we are definitely going to be back on track on every Sunday like we said we were going to do. So shout out to Steve for having 104 out, and we can continue 105. Let's get to the next topic.
Damn, can I say one piece?
What you want, girl?
I just want to say when I woke up and seen the results, I turned over and was looking at Canada and trying to figure out how I get my piece.
Everybody say, hey, Whitley.
Oh, Whitley. So, yes, Whitley is trying to get out of here like other Americans are trying to get out of here. Hey, man, do what you must do. Where do we continue? Do we want to stay local and talk about these 40 monkeys that escaped South Carolina?
Let's say
you seen it in Planet of the Apes. You seen it in Planet of the Apes. No, it's going down. It's going down. Them niggas is taking over. Y'all got a couple people out here that look like them. You know, not trying to be funny. I ain't just talking about black people. You know, we got a couple races.
Authorities in South Carolina on Thursday warned residents to lock their doors and windows after more than 40 monkeys escaped from a research facility.
And how is that possible? That ain't no mistake.
The primates broke loose from an Alpha Genesis facility in Beaufort County, and traps have been set, and thermal imaging cameras are being used.
Somebody let them out.
In the effort to locate the fugitive monkeys.
Somebody let them out.
The police department said in the statement.
How do 40 monkeys escape? 1, okay. 2, okay. 5, okay. 10 is outrageous. 40 is obnoxious.
Consensus.
There's no way.
They say it's 43.
That's some good words.
Very young females The authorities say the primates are very young females, weighed approximately 6 to 7 pounds,
Exactly.
and had never been used for testing due to their age.
They sent them out there to make the world.
What the fuck, there?
Planet of the Apes. They took it further than the movie. It's going down.
Well, they're saying in this article that the monkeys that left were not used for any testing.
Yeah.
Chemical.
So what are 40 monkeys doing?
What are 40 monkeys doing outside?
Why do you have more than 1 or 2 monkeys? That is not a normal animal to have. That is an exotic animal.
CBS News.
Those are extinct animals at this point. So what are you doing with 40 if they're not being tested and it's not a zoo? Why did they escape? How did they escape? There is no way that you're telling me you've seen 40 monkeys just run around the world.
Everyone has questions.
I'm confused.
I guess
you see one, I'm like, okay, you could tranquilize that one. You see 2, you can tackle the second one. 3, putting that one down. 43? There's no way, bro. It's not an accident. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the company secured a federal contract.
It's like 43 dogs. You can I'm sorry.
This company,
what?
Alpha Genesis, they have a company, a colony of 3,500 monkeys on Morgan Island off of the coast of South Carolina, also known as Monkey Island.
I get scared when I see one person with like 5 dogs or the cat lady that got a bunch of cats. I don't care if it's on an island. How'd they get out here? How'd they get here? How'd they get here?
There, you're asking the highly doubted questions. You're asking the highly doubted questions.
I'm asking the obvious questions that don't nobody want to ask and don't nobody want to answer. Okay. Exactly. Then again, what type of monkeys are those? To tell me to lock your door. Baby, I can capture a baby monkey. People got pet monkeys, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, and I'm not even trying to be funny, like niggas got all this shit.
So yeah, the spider monkeys, I don't see those niggas on TikTok.
And we go to the zoo to see them type of monkeys, orangutans, apes. Monkeys are extinct, bro.
Monkeys are not extinct. Monkeys are not extinct. Wait, no, Daryl. Monkeys are not extinct.
Monkeys not extinct?
No.
Where all the monkeys come from?
What do you mean where they come from?
Where they come from?
Where they at?
Where they at?
They in Africa. What?
Nope. Orangutan?
Orangutans?
Gorillas?
Africa. You think all them in zoos?
Nigga, them niggas is not here no more, bro.
You don't think there are any wild animals like orangutans, wild gorillas?
Don't worry about it.
Oh wow. Do you think the earth is flat?
Fuck no.
Okay. I was just testing the waters. But
yes.
Have
y'all not seen them little TV shows and commercials where they talk about the extinct animals?
Of course. Worry about it. Hey, you know what? They're the animal humanitarian, man. I ain't mad at it, dog. I ain't mad at it. We gonna move on, man. We gonna move on. Now that we've gotten out of our region. Actually, before we get too far deep, let's do an RIP to Quincy Jones. He did pass away at 91 years old. That's very important.
I stand corrected. There are about 450,000 apes in the world, which are still not a lot, but it's okay. There used to be billions. Continue.
There were, but man did what we did, and that's unfortunate.
What did man do? And many of them are threatening with extinction.
Yes, from poachers, yes. As you said with man, yes, man is the reason why most of these animals are going extinct. Of course. There's no problem. I have no problem acknowledging that. I don't support it at all.
Monkeys ain't just out here. They're supposed to be billions of monkeys. They're supposed to be just as many monkeys as there are many humans.
I don't think you want as many monkeys doing you want as many humans there.
I didn't say that. I didn't want that. That's what it's supposed to be.
That's how we turned into a Planet of the Apes.
I don't know, Daryl. See, I don't know. You asking for a rebellion now. This nigga want us to die.
Not a rebellion, but I mean.
They ain't supposed. Listen.
We not in no movies.
Yes, but
I'm gonna shoot a monkey before a monkey kill me. But you think I'm about to let a monkey kill me?
Daryl,
yes. No. You think I'm about to let a monkey kill me?
Daryl,
I ain't getting close to no monkey. First of all, monkey gotta get close to me.
Monkey gotta get close to me.
To what you saying, Daryl, and what's supposed to happen is there are a lot of things that are supposed to be prosperous, but man has hunted them down to where they're extinct. Having said that, if there were certain species of animals that were the same or exceeded numbers like they're supposed to be, we might be out of a job as the motherfucking apex predator.
Again, all I'm going to say, and I'm going to take it back to the same question. How the fuck did they?
Bruh.
Why? Because you keep saying accidentally. That's not an accident.
No. I said they said that 43 escaped on accident from the place that the facility is. They have a facility.
What are they doing with the monkeys if they're not using for experiments?
Now that is a good question. You're asking questions. I'm not saying.
Why does one person have 43 monkeys?
One person probably doesn't have 43 monkeys. It's a facility where I think a whole bunch of people
It's a facility.
see and oversee these monkeys. 43 out of the 3,500
From that facility?
From that facility.
So why does one facility have, what'd you say? What's the number?
3,500.
3,500 monkeys. Why? How did 43 accidentally escape? If that's the case, what'd you say?
3,500.
3,500 monkeys should have escaped as well.
This nigga dare want us to die.
I'm confused because, like, how did only 43 escape?
Well,
where were those 43 at? If they not being experimented, they got to be somewhere special.
Well, these particular monkeys, huh? These particular monkeys were young females, 6, 7 pounds, and they said they were too young to do anything of the sorts. So they are not tested or chemically.
So they're gonna kill them? They're gonna slaughter them?
They are asking for them to be sedated if they can. But
so they're gonna kill them so they can kill them.
Police are hunting.
So they can kill them. They hunting baby monkeys. The monkeys gone.
Baby monkeys.
There, I love
you. Tell me they was babies.
I said that. You was over here mad at me.
Now you ain't made it worse.
I said this.
Like I told you earlier, I can capture a baby monkey.
Yes.
I have about 10 of them. I need 50 bands per monkey.
That's a lot.
Yeah, come get them. Come get them, sir. Make baby monkeys. I'm give about 10, what you call them things? Roots?
This is what
trees of bananas? Oh, easy, nigga. I don't know. Them the killer monkeys. Them the dangerous monkeys. I like monkeys. Them the dangerous monkeys. Now y'all can have them shit. FMJs to the head like a devil.
No, you can keep them motherfuckers, bro.
FMJs and baseball bats. I'm
Yes, those are that's what they look like. That's what those type.
You said I got that. Never mind.
Lord have mercy. Man, I said before, but it got drowned. But R.I.P. to Quincy Jones, man. He died at 91 years old.
R.I.P.
Very big influence on the hip hop music culture of Michael Jackson. Yes, R.I.P. to Quincy Jones. Very, very missed. Your music and influence will live on forever through all the artists that you influenced to me, rock stars and superstars and pop stars. And as we get to pop stars, let's go to the top 25 pop stars in the 21st century. Let us get to the list, shall we?
I know whose name better be on there, goddamn.
Who is it? Not no Doja Cat.
I don't even like that.
I already know. If it's not on here, it's rigged. I don't want to see anything. It's not on there, it's rigged. I don't want to see anything that doesn't mean anything CB. If it ain't CB, it ain't for me.
Fact.
If it ain't for CB, it ain't for me.
Talking about this list right here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's where it's at.
That fast. Who knows? Yeah, I know that. I'm going to reverse the order. 25 through... Start at number 25. Number 25, anybody want to guess? I'm just going to say male or woman. Male or female?
Female.
Female, 25 correct is a female. Anybody want to take a guess at the name?
I don't know.
All right. Crickets. Katy Perry. 24. Male or female?
It's a man.
It is correct. Anybody want to take a guess?
I don't know.
Ed Sheeran. 23. Anybody want to guess?
Go ahead, man. Hit him with it.
Bad Bunny. All right. 22 is One Direction. 21 is Lil Wayne. 20 is Bruno Mars.
Oh,
19 is BTS. 18 is The Weeknd. 17 is Shakira. 16 is Jay-Z. Miley Cyrus is 15.
Rick.
Justin Timberlake is number 14. Nicki Minaj is 13. Eminem is 12. Usher is number 11. Adele is 10. Ariana Grande is 9. Justin Bieber is 8. Kanye West is number 7. Britney Spears is number 6. And like I told you guys before, number 5 is Lady Gaga. And let's see if the co-host found 4 through 1.
1 through 4 are coming soon. That's what it says. It says 1 through 4 are coming soon.
I know Chris Brown better be on this goddamn list.
The four through 1 is coming soon. They haven't released it yet. They just only released 25. 5.
I'm glad the people that I like is on here though. You said Pop?
Popstars.
Jay-Z?
Yeah, you know, I did wonder about that. I didn't understand. With Jay-Z, is Jay-Z considered a pop star?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess in the time that he was what he was, I guess, yeah, in that pop star, I guess he did go pop with Linkin Park. So yeah. I guess so.
One thing with Linkin Park.
I mean, he did a whole album with him.
But one thing.
I mean, technically speaking, Lil Wayne did Rebirth, so you know.
No, he has several.
He only has one album where he did that for real.
I mean, but they're all throughout his albums though.
I mean, well, here's the thing. I think the whole thing about being a pop star in 21st century is a little short-handed because we're not through it yet. So that list can definitely be changed because we're still going through life. So yeah, man. That was a long and very insidious segment. Steve, you have a lot of work to do once again. All right, next topic. And I think this is where Whitley will finally get to talk about what she wants to talk about. Go ahead, Whitley.
What are you talking about?
Shoot it. Wait, is it right? Oh yeah. It's in there. It's in the chat. Go ahead.
Go on.
I know Whitley wants to talk about this. Her full chest. Floor is yours.
No, Bronnie. Ah,
Go ahead.
I was waiting on it. Wait, okay. Wait, I got a question for you guys. Because I don't know anything about sports.
Oh, you know a lot about sports over the last couple episodes. You're an analyst.
No.
Oh, crazy.
No. And I was bitten too. No, we ain't gonna mention that. So, if they already have a contract, right? So Bronny has a contract, and this article says that he's going to the G League.
Yes, he's been demoted.
So his contract was for what? How much? We looked it up last time.
We looked it up last time. It was 4 years, 7.9.
7.9.
Mil? Damn. Sorry.
So does he get?
He don't deserve that.
What I say? What I fucking say? What I say? What I say?
He don't need no M.
Thank you.
He get a percentage of
What
his daddy cut. That boy should got about $700K.
Thank you. Anyway.
Just to play, participation pay.
Participation
7.9. He was that low of a drag class. Hold on.
Exactly.
Well, how much everybody else getting?
A lot.
They get a lot more. They got a lot. We looked it up.
Yeah.
I'm about to get some leg implants to go to the NBA.
So
I would assume.
Wait, let me finish my question. So
let's look at the article.
So his contract was for 7.9 million, right? He's going to the G League. Does he still get that 7.9? They're sending him to the G League like now.
There's probably, we don't know his exact contract what was written up. So we can't say.
Lakers coach JJ Redick said last month that the plan for Bronny was to move between the Lakers and South Bay has always been the plan since day one. South Bay is the G League version of the Lakers.
Yeah, no, I understood that. Ain't that
for the listeners, for who do not know.
A G League player barely gets $500K.
Players drafted in the mid and late second round typically spend time in the G League, gaining coaching, game repetitions, and structure in their respective teams' programs. During the 23-24 season, 23 of the 28 players selected in the second round of the 2023 draft spent time in the G League. So Bronny going down to the G League is not a one case. This is what happens around.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like,
does
he still get that?
Oh, does he get the money? Yeah, I would assume so. His contract is still his contract. He's still with the organization.
No, I understand.
It depends on his contract. What's in his contract?
Because if that was the plan, automatically, why would you sign him up for a $7.9 million if you were going to send him to the G League?
Well, that's the point where I'm guessing in
the G League, people already get like 500 to a million.
Barely 500K. This dude is breaking it all down on a YouTube or TikTok video.
So yeah.
So you're saying, do you think his pay is going as well?
It's got to be going.
I want to see a contract because some of that has to be guaranteed, some of that has to be incentive based, some of that has to be performance based.
But he wasn't on the court.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's where I'm saying is, well, he might not get that money, or he might not get all of that.
Listen, my point still stands from last time.
Bronny signed 4-year, $7.9 million contract, a standard deal that agent Rich Paul negotiated, rather than the two-way contract under which prospects splitting time between NBA and G League typically play.
So he is getting that.
Yep. Regardless of where he is.
You're out of your fucking mind.
This is where Rich Paul, who is the agent of many
get paid whatever y'all say.
If you are,
so they knew his ass was
born paid.
This is why LeBron's face was that was his face.
Born paid, gonna stay paid, been paid.
The only thing Bronny had to do was step on the court with LeBron. That was it. He got paid $7.9
This was definitely a business move for the Lakers and LeBron.
I said, thank you. Now you seeing my point?
I mean, I've been saying that because he was not good enough to. But he played 1 year.
He didn't even play a year
in college.
Oh, you're talking about college. I'm talking about now.
He's already undersized, so being undersized, you got to be a Ja Morant or dang on Jalen Brunson. You got to be a dog. And he is not a dog. He don't got that dog in him. Everybody know that play sports. It's either in you or it ain't.
James could make his G League debut on Saturday, November 9th when South Bay opens up their season.
Damn.
He's going through the motions.
Well, I would think this is something that I'd like. I like this story because this is
where he belongs, just not with that money.
The money is none to me. Agreed. But in terms of him finally being able to show what he can do without any of the extracurricular, I'm happy that he can do it. Like I said before in the last podcast, it ain't about how you got in the club. You in the club now, so what you gonna do? So now he's able to finally do more than he was able to do on the main roster. Be on the G League, get that time, get repetition, become something of himself. And if he shows improve, he will get back on that roster in 4 years, regardless if LeBron is there or not. And I feel like with the most optimistic view that Bronny is going to shine, he's going to have a really high ceiling. And once he gets into the G League, the season, more so, he'll finally get his pace and finally run his game like all the other players who are able to do that in that round. And he'll grow. He'll grow. He'll be great. So yeah, I'm very positive. I'm glad he was. I mean, I'll be real. I think it's kind of bullshit to get 1 point in the league and then go to the G League. Like that ain't cool. Fuck that. I will at least give me at least 20. Shit, got 1 point, but
you gotta go, bro. You gotta go.
And that's where, again, I do think the performance aspect of what you do at the moment you're on the time does play to where you need to go down, regardless of who you are. If anyone played like that, you're going to the G League. So I'm glad that balance is back in the NBA and we can now watch TV without the extracurricular bullshit. But I do think this will also bring a very good highlight on the G League, especially for people who are fans of Bronny, who want to see Bronny win, just like I do. Probably ain't going to watch his games like that most people will. But in terms of people watching the games and paying attention to him in the South Bay Lakers or the South Bay, whatever y'all G League is, I ain't a Laker fan. I don't care. I hope that y'all get a lot more eyes and a lot more attention because he's on the team. So yeah, done with that. What else? What? Ooh, Squid Game.
Would you do a Squid Games if you didn't have to die?
No. And that sounds dark as hell, but no, why the fuck would I play it and it's not real? Are you kidding me? I gotta be real.
Okay, so you want to die?
I'm not saying I want to die. I'm just saying like
Sound like me.
that sounded dark as hell. But no, if it's Squid Game, it's Squid Game. You set the precipice, so don't water it down. Keep the same energy.
It's real dark.
Keep you on your goddamn toes, goddamn it.
So you would play?
No, but if I did,
each one of these no's is so hard.
no, but
No.
if I did, then I'm playing to win because I know.
Keep saying no, but what's the but?
If I have no choice.
All right, so
Why would you not have a
gun to your head right now.
If I don't, then I'm getting shot in the head anyway.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to Squid Game.
I'm going to Squid.
So you're gonna die either way. You gonna go to Squid Game?
Who said I'm gonna die if I go to Squid Game? I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. Oh no, I see. See, that's the part where I just feel like, and this is where again, this is a dark segment. I don't care. Be primal or just me being the guy who have to be looking over his shoulder survival because anybody in this motherfucker can kill you, and that's what you signed up for. So.
Didn't sign up.
No. I'm saying for me in this situation, I made a choice to either get shot in the head or go in this bitch. So I'm going into this place with 400 other people that could potentially kill me. So I'm going to have my head in swivel, be very territorial.
Season 2's out.
Season 2 is they tease the trailer.
Oh, go ahead.
But yes, I'll be very on my fucking head. I'll be very nigga, fuck all that bullshit.
I'm going for you first.
Why? You know, Daryl just got this thing, but it's okay. I will say though.
I would say if I do somebody that I do.
Yeah.
You gonna go after me?
Nah, I'm not gonna go after you.
You gonna need me for a good 200 of them motherfuckers for you? Really?
Nah.
Damn, Daryl, you better not watch the show. I'm about to say, Daryl, you gonna need me for a good 200, 250 of them motherfuckers.
Nah, I'll keep you until I can't keep you no more.
Like if it's like,
I'm really,
and respectfully, give me a pound so I know.
You said that quarter over there, get it about first.
What?
With the blue hoodie on and the black jacket.
That's I'm the only nigga you could potentially trust in this motherfucker. You gonna sick me? All right, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
everybody a snake. I'll be a snake early. You gonna try to snake me later on? So
nigga, but see, here's the crazy part. I wouldn't in this conversation, in a room of 400 people, I'm gonna need you for it.
In a room of 400 people.
I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you.
What number you?
To knock a nigga down.
What number are you cutting your friend loose?
That's a conversation. That's a conversation. I mean,
man, I'm gonna keep it hot, man. You got to do that shit about
top 10?
50.
Really? I think you can do
25 for me.
I'm saying 10. I'm saying 10, man.
25.
Because I'll put it this.
10 is too close. Cause y'all gonna battle each other at 10.
I'm willing to die.
50 is where you gotta cut it. Because after that, at 50, you don't know what type of game going on. So that can cut a lot of niggas too. That's why I said 50, you'll be like, hey, bro, all right now. Shit, nigga, this is bullet dodgeball, nigga.
Okay.
You gotta dodge the motherfucking bullet now. I can't jump in front of you, can't jump in front of me.
That's fact.
But, yeah.
What symbol you think you could have did?
Oh, man.
Yeah. I said star.
I forgot what they were.
There was a star, there was an umbrella, there was a...
triangle, I think?
Triangle for sure.
No, it wasn't a triangle.
It was a moon, I believe. However, though, this new season's coming out. I do like the dynamic because if you've seen it, if you haven't seen it,
triangle, circle, star, umbrella.
All three of me except for the umbrella.
Okay.
That's it.
But I like the concept of the second one. Bro, the dude who survived is back into it, and he's trying to save them, which is funny as hell. But at the same time, they ain't listening. So obviously, you know how that shit goes. Like the first game, like they give out enough spoilers in the trailer. The first game, you already know what the first game is: red light, green light. If you move, you shot.
Oh, I'm losing that one. I'm letting you know right now.
So in the attempt of it, because I'm not spoiling.
Oh wait. Oh no, you get shot. You get shot if you move. No, I'm winning.
So the whole thing about it was everybody's oblivious. He's the only one who knows. So he literally tried to take the lead and tell everybody to literally stop. Right. So he was in front of everybody, and then when it went red, he said he was in front of everybody. Said stop. There was a lady who had a bug or something on her, right?
Oh.
And then she kind of like, ugh. And he was like, and she was like, what? Nothing happened. Blah! Then the other girl was like, ah! And then everybody started running. And then Yeah, everybody started.
Bang.
So
bang,
that's
bang, bang.
so
Niggas is
he
jumping.
is going to be leading a new sheep flock, which is interesting. All the characters are from the first season is there, it's including the guy who won the first one. I guess he's trying to save them, but he's gonna kill a lot of people in the process, and I'm here for it. One of the shows that I really don't watch, but I really watch.
One is actually he's trying to be the hero, but he's really the villain.
He's really the old man in this shit now. I mean, if you really watched it, he's now the old man because he's not.
The old man died, didn't he?
The old man died, but he didn't. He didn't die. Because he was rich and he was just trying to do it for the thrill. And that's how people are looking at him because he's like, if you survive this shit, why the fuck are you back? That's a good question. Why are you back? But
didn't they force him to?
I don't know.
I think at the end, like there was like you have to go back.
I think so.
Because you either work for us or you go back in or something like that.
He had some type of choice at the end of the season finale. I remember he talked to the old man, and the old man was the one who was running shit, and it was very crescendo type of way to end the season to know who was what. So yes, if season 2's coming, I'm excited to see it. I can't wait to see it, and I'm going to talk about it when it comes out.
Oh, well, can we? I'm gonna run it back only because when you guys were talking about it, I forgot, and I only had a little bit to say on the matter. Did y'all get a text message
about
what time y'all got to report at the plantation?
What? Who the fuck? What did you say?
Congratulations, you have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Please be prepared to leave your home November 24th, 2024. You will be picked up at 8 a.m. sharp in our white van. Also, you will sit with Group C. Have a nice day. Sincerely, a Trump supporter.
Who texted you that?
I didn't get it. A lot of motherfuckers is getting it.
Oh.
A lot of people have gotten it.
I've seen it.
Someone I know has gotten it though.
That is trolling to the maximum degree.
I mean, that must be somebody that's like that on the other side, or prejudice, or racist, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that is.
And I don't have those type of friends.
Yeah, that's
and trying to play a joke.
Yeah,
and it just came out.
It says,
and then it got passed around.
Some black students at the University of South Carolina and Clemson University received racist texts.
Something happened with CG. It said colors and white water fountain. So again, these people are trying to be funny. There's people that everybody know, everyday people.
You know,
everyday people.
These are
racist or prejudice, whatever you want to call it.
These are trying times, especially with how people perceive Donald Trump being the president and the entitlement and boldness that they want to come out in public. I don't like to be this person on the podcast, but if that's how niggas, well, not even niggas, this is how white people, racist white people are trying to come, then I hope y'all understand.
Well, I'm about to get a fresh retwist tomorrow.
This is
get a haircut, nigga.
2024.
Longer locks, dreadlocks, as y'all call it.
I like how Darren did that.
But he don't care.
More tattoos. You have to look at me crazy. But I'm just like you, and you just like me. Maybe not, but
we are in different
I might be a little bit like that. Yeah. He might be a little bit not like that.
Yeah, these are different times to where I don't think that the type of energy you're coming with is not the energy you want to come with. Not in these parts, not in these days. We've come too far to go back.
We in the South.
Yeah, we've come too far.
In the South.
No.
In the dirty South.
And the gun law is staying.
We ain't no Florida.
And the gun law is staying, boss.
No.
The NC.
Everybody
the
just
gun law, boss.
Relax.
The Bible state.
We don't need to have any type of God-fearing men and women scared of, of anything.
I got the right, sir.
So let's not even do that by sending text messages and showing. That's unnecessary,
Shit, I'm gonna use it.
Let's just use the Trump supporter and all that stuff in the closet and just be a law-abiding citizen in America and make your money for your family, and everything will be good, no matter who you voted for.
All right, my other topic I want to talk about, because have you seen the little leak that came out of Diddy talking to his son?
About what?
He was like, I need you to get rid of all the pizza boxes. All of them. All the pizza boxes. You know how we deal with the plastic. I need you to do exactly what I need you to do exactly
what you do with
the plastic. You throw all the plastic away. And I'm like, what the fuck is this code? Like, yo, some say it's AI, and then some people say it's not AI. What do you think?
Code words and underlining tones when you're using statements like pizza, Pizzagate, these things I've heard throughout the years that politicians and celebrities have used as jokes. I think Ellen used it the best when she tried to say that, anyone wants some pizza, and she was feeding pizza to certain people in the stands. So, how do I feel about it? I feel like there probably is some type of code word or coding that was in that conversation. If it was a real conversation, I do feel like there might have been some code words. That word is a very popular word, a very triggering, poppy, top topic word.
What word?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza is actually code for a lot of shit.
Which code are you using it for?
Well,
You can use it for safety.
In this aspect, it seems like Diddy was talking to his son about getting rid of pizza boxes like he did the plastic. How we did the plastic, let's do it to the pizza boxes. And that is what Whitney said. So if we're using our tinfoil hats, then we would say that he's speaking on people or things or something of evidence that would make it worse for his situation.
I don't think so.
Well, see, this is where I look at the plastic more than the pizza a little different.
The plastic, I feel like, is people.
Because when you...
He said move the plastic and the pizza?
No, he said, I need you to move the pizza boxes. You know how we did the plastic. Let's do it to the pizza boxes. So that's where I am just using this tinfoil hat on my head to just say that might have been people. Now, the other thing might be a thing.
Move the pizza box like we did the plastic.
Mm-hmm. Mind games.
I probably think of drugs.
That is a nice way to think of it too. And these are things that obviously
be on some Diddy shit.
At the end of the day, it's
considering that shit to be ecstasy, liquid ecstasy, or they said in
the bottles, yes.
I'm sure that to be drugs, because if it's in liquid form, it gotta be in.
I believe you.
Just saying.
I don't think whatever he was trying to hide has been hidden. It's been found. So, more things will come out as he...
There's got to be something that can hurt the case, like, severely.
Well, I mean, the call itself hurts the case if there's people who know what is going on. But I think, again, you will always lead us back to the Diddy Chronicles. But I will say I'm just ready to...
What's this that he had?
Get it over with.
He had his IG account? What was that?
Yes, his son has now taken over his father's account, and now he wants to spread nothing but love and all the good memories of what he was on his page.
Guilty!
I was about to say, that just screams guilty.
He's saying that...
Yeah, son, go do this for me on my shit, man.
Send love and positivity and all,
guilty.
And all the things that I did that brought love and prosperity to the community.
We're going to prove it.
How you innocent and guilty?
You're innocent until proven guilty. I thought that is.
Is that what you were saying? Innocent until proven guilty?
Yes. Okay. I mean, until this point, he is still innocent until proven guilty. I think until the judge hits the gavel, then that's where.
So you're saying he's guilty?
He's innocent until proven guilty. That's what I say.
Playing the booty hole.
But that doesn't. That's not a crime. That's not a crime. That's not a crime. See, this is my whole shit with him. Like, if we talk about murder,
wait. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it to you shit that you talking about. Matter of fact, let me ask Daryl his point of view on this. So wait, let me ask the question first. So, Daryl, do you feel like men can't be taken advantage of? Yes or no? Can men be taken advantage of by another man?
Yes. What the hell?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's like jail.
It doesn't matter what size. It matters how much pull.
This ain't jail.
That's what you mean then.
Exactly what she said, but not jail.
So it's not jail. But
really?
no, listen. Let me
SA type stuff?
No, I'm painting a picture.
Okay.
So say another man has something on you and says you gotta do this, or such and such is gonna be released or leaked. It doesn't matter if they're stronger than you. It just matters how their pull is.
I'm not on the other side.
I know you're not going to do it.
I'm not going.
But I'm saying just a man, period.
I'm telling you straight to your face, I'm not going for none of that.
No, you.
Oh,
you. I'm saying,
but you
men.
saying me though.
No, men.
I don't think no other man will go for that.
That's what Cass said.
I don't think no other man will go for that. If a man ain't like that, I mean, you got some men that
He's saying.
I said
different. I mean, I'm built different, so I wouldn't go for that.
Daryl basically.
If you gotta throw it out there, you can throw it out there. It is what it is.
No, I'm saying he's not strong. So what if he's not strong? But he has the pull to destroy you.
Like, what do you mean? He's saying like on some bribe shit?
That like it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I'm talking about anything. Like
I'm confused.
Whatever it is.
You saying like we gotta have sex or this gonna happen type stuff?
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. Like no, not even just not even just sex. Like I'm talking about like if he whatever he wants you to do, and he has shit on you, or could potentially just frame you or do whatever.
I'm sorry, I'm just so confused because I'm just letting you know whatever he's trying to do is not gonna happen. Like,
I know that now.
He's speaking to the men that have been victims.
Yeah, that say he's saying men can't be victims.
Victims of Diddy.
Yes, the male victims.
I mean, honestly, I don't know what it is.
No. Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not just saying sex. That's what
could have been. I mean, if a nigga talking crazy, you know, niggas get hype, niggas do our testosterone in the room. So nigga could have been intoxicated off some drug or something and could have.
That's what I'm saying. He's saying
wild stuff.
That a male cannot be a victim.
I mean, that's
a victim. I'm right? That's what you're saying.
So
that's like blackmail stuff.
That's okay. I got you. So the whole thing stemmed from Diddy asking the judge if he could have bail, house arrest, right?
Yes.
House arrest, right?
And no female.
And he said under the condition I have no female visitors, right? And Whitley was saying how that's wrong. What about the male? What about the men? And I said, what about the men? And she said that I wasn't taking into account the male victims that Diddy had. And I said, any man that goes this not prime. This is house arrest Diddy. Any man that goes in that house for anything with Diddy, that was his choice. That was not no victim shit. That was a consensual. I mean, a woman, I totally understand. But a man, ain't no man finna go in there and think that, like nigga, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Now, if you don't want it to come out because of your image, then that's where he got you by the balls because you like that shit. But again, that's not a.
Look at them.
I'm just confused what the fuck you saying.
Basically, I'm saying I don't have empathy for the men like Whitney.
If he got house arrest, he don't feel empathy.
I don't feel empathy for men because y'all are men. So unless you can.
What do you mean though?
What I'm saying is,
if they approve the house arrest saying he wasn't allowed no women,
yeah. And then a man goes over there for some sexual shit, I'm not looking at that man as a victim.
No one goes over there to have sex with Diddy. He literally is drugging.
Yeah, nobody's willingly. I don't think nobody is willingly.
That's what I'm saying. It's not willingly. It's never been.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying people who are getting on Diddy for homosexual acts or things that he's done with other men, that's not a crime.
We know that.
I never said it.
We never said that.
So that's the part
it's just strange to have whatever more. You don't have kids. It's strange for a grown man that doesn't have babies to have random baby, or unless it's sexual pleasure, to have baby oil at capacity like that in his house. It's just very strange. And it's just, again, bro, it's just common sense, bro. You got to put all this together. People have money. People that have money don't do regular drugs. You got to understand that. Yes. Everybody would tell you that.
Yes.
People that have money like to have fun.
Yes.
People that are single like to have fun.
Yes.
And again, it's just, you're speaking on some, they have money. They have that type of, what's the word? That status. And they want to hang with other people of that status.
Right.
They get around other people.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's peer pressure. And then there's people that don't have strong minds. So people are going to do certain things to fit in.
Right.
And I'm not justifying anything that happened, but I'm just speaking on what you see in your day. You seen stuff in high school. You seen stuff in college that you was like, all right, bro, this dude definitely just got peer pressure into, taking that shot or, talking to that girl because he was intoxicated or something.
Yes.
And you can say, and I'm not justifying nothing. I'm not saying, oh, Buddy Diddy only has butt sex with dudes when he's intoxicated. I don't know, but they just making it seem like Diddy's obviously just homosexual at this point.
Okay, and I'm saying, what's wrong with that?
I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it, but there's like you can't try to burn down a man's life just because of that. You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying?
I agree.
And if it's on some stuff like he is sex trafficking,
That part is
you know what I'm
different.
saying? That's different.
That's different.
But if it's on something like, all right, bro, y'all invading my privacy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to exploit me, whatever they call it, or what you want to call it, then I feel like that's disrespectful. But if it's on some like Diddy's out here, because I mean,
What the fuck if he gay? Be gay.
yeah, nobody cares about none of that at this point, bro. Like nobody cares about none of that, bro. Like nobody does. But it's like,
so we care
if people
about.
are hiding stuff, it's just guilty, bro. If people are
So
hiding
what
stuff,
What do you think about the
He's guilty. Okay, go ahead.
What do you think about the NDA contract?
You asking me or asking
who's he had that signed?
everybody who goes to his party?
Everybody that goes to his parties, they cannot speak what happens at the parties or anything about Diddy, even after he's dead if he's dead,
Because there's
you can't speak until after 20
there's
years.
no telling what individuals that have that type of status, money, and power are doing. There's no telling.
No, I'm saying like, what do you think about the NDA? Like, period, like the terms.
I don't necessarily. I wouldn't sign one. I wouldn't go to a party like that. 'Cause I know what type of person I am, regardless of what anybody else say. I'm not the type of person I am.
I ain't going to no party that got an NDA. Period.
I can't keep
May I ask why?
certain things like that because if I see something that I don't like, I'm gonna say something to somebody.
I like
If
talking
I
about
see
wild
something,
shit, and if it happened to me,
I mean, yeah, and I don't want anybody to say, "Hey, girl, you can't say that. I'm gonna fuck you for life." Hey, girl, you can say that I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. Like,
Well, I mean,
what?
Well, I mean, I don't. But I don't. I guess.
People do shit for money, fame, and power.
See, this is the part where
I'm
I guess,
not that type of dude. I don't care about none of that.
What if I'm? What if it's just for the simple fact of having a good time, and I want to have a good time and have the freedom of what I'm
What type
doing?
of good time do you need to have?
where there needs to be an NDA.
Hey, you just said money, power, status, to where people are into different things that we have no idea. To where there's a whole community.
So you are okay with signing NDA to go to a Diddy party?
No,
Not Diddy.
that's
party.
not the question I was asked.
Okay,
The question.
You would sign an NDA at a Jay-Z party.
Nope, because Diddy gonna be there.
No, let's not put a person on it like it. Would I sign an NDA to a party?
Would
Yes.
you sign NDA to come to my party?
I would sign an NDA to go to a party.
Hypothetically, not okay.
I'm like, what
boom.
the fuck you do?
We're not gonna say me. We're gonna say this.
I would sign an
We're
NDA
gonna
to.
say Jared. Would you go to Jared's party? We know Jared is a big time dope boy. Jared trap all day, all night.
You
He said,
know this.
hey, Cass, you got something Jared did dog for you coming to the crib, man.
Okay.
Jared got shit in the back. Jared got girls everywhere. Jared got lines of whatever laying around, different color pills laying around. You gonna sign an NDA going in there?
I am. And I don't, and my reasoning is because the person is obviously.
And then you get in.
And what?
Then you get in, nigga strap it to the chair.
See.
Start talking to you. But you signed NDA.
You sign an NDA. You can't even say you a victim.
So again, you don't know what's going on there.
See, that's the
I'm
part.
gonna strap you to listen,
Oh.
I'm gonna strap you to this chair, cover your mouth, peel your eyes open, and you're gonna watch the most wildest shit of your dreams. Whatever you want to think
That
of.
sounds like some shit Diddy would have said.
I mean,
God,
you don't know. This nigga gonna be off 10 Percocets, snorted 3 lines of coke, and you just walk up to the door. Hey, what's up, Cass?
I twitch it.
What's up? What's good?
Sit your ass down. Boom, nigga strap you to the chair.
You don't say it, bro.
Pull your pants down.
Oh my God.
We got somebody to strap your ass
Like, but what are you gonna do, KQ? What are you gonna do? You can't do shit because you signed NDA. You can't do a damn thing.
This is fake.
Nope. Can't do shit. I can't save you this time. I'm right there.
It's not about, see, and that's the part where
These 400 people, and I ain't there this time.
Matter of fact, there's 400 people that ain't gonna say shit
At the
either.
beginning of this question, they said it was not a Diddy party. It was a party in general.
We're not good. We talk.
Any party in general that's part of P. Diddy, that's Diddy involved with Diddy party.
Well,
I mean, it is.
Okay, but
because he gonna try to turn that shit a whole different way.
But you asked me if I would sign NDA to a party, I would, and I would because I feel like the person outside. I know this is.
I'm not going.
Is it depending on the person, or you would just go in general? Can I try my phone?
A little bit of both. But but more so the person, most definitely. But I mean that the idea of signing NDA for a party is not it's not outrageous to me.
You don't know what's going on. Cash, you sign this NDA, you don't read the NDA.
Nigga, I'm going to read the NDA.
You don't read that whole NDA.
You don't read it right at the door.
Oh my God.
Right at the door.
I mean, just be you saying that right now, but be for real, bro. You gonna read that whole NDA that long. I'm cooking. NDA at the end. I'm cooking. NDA. Cat sign here. Come on, let's go. Come on, Cat. Come on, man. Come on. Travis Porter in there. Travis Scott.
Travis Porter is crazy.
Yeah, right? What he doing in there?
Travis Porter.
What he doing in there? Exactly. You don't even know. Come on, Kes. About to make it rain. Come on. Nicki Minaj in there. Cardi B.
I'm not a starstruck nigga. What the fuck?
I'm not saying you starstruck, but them some people you want to be around.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
But you gonna go to that party.
All right. But see, but y'all
listen to my music, y'all.
But
nah, you gotta snort 10 lines and let me play with the booty hole before we do this. Yeah, Kes, come on, Kes.
I don't like the.
You don't like nothing. You signed NDA, boy. Shut up. I don't care what you like. Come on.
Why does NDA equal booty hole?
You don't know what an NDA is, bro.
An NDA is it's a non-disclosure. It's a non-disclosure agreement.
Not while somebody. I said you don't know what's inside of it. You don't know what's inside of it. We know what it's called. We know what it's for. It's for shit like this. What I'm talking about. It's like exactly what it's for.
For people.
You can't talk about this shit, boy. Nothing. Hey. You come in here, you step foot in, you can't talk about none of this shit. You about to see the craziest shit in the world. You see this nigga on movies, he say the same line all the time. That's him in real life. That ain't acting. I had the craziest parties in the world. I'm the craziest motherfucker in the world. He is.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me a great question. Have a great answer.
Do you believe that every Diddy party there was always some type of?
Oh, yes.
You got more than 200 people at your mansion with that amount of money. And I'm going to keep saying, status and power, there is no telling what's going on. If it happens in random local cities, it happens in the most powerful, crowded cities. Honestly, it does.
But these are
every day, every night.
But these are celebrities. These aren't regular people.
They don't. Nobody cares. What they gotta do? You just put them on a pedestal. You're putting them on a pedestal.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the crowd that Diddy parties are, and it's all celebrity-esque people with money. So if we're talking about
just putting them on pedestal,
I'm not putting them on pedestals. What I'm saying is that the actions that are happening in this NDA, right, and these celebrities that are going to do this, and let's say it's happening to them, are they victims or is that their shit?
It just has to be their shit, I guess.
So what? I guess so. I guess my point is
just like the same shit he does. I guess.
So this is where I'm getting my point, low key. The people who are not a part of that, the people who are not associated with that, who end up getting in these parties, who essentially are not supposed to be there because obviously they're not the vibe. There's a whole bunch of people doing this shit, and I'm not talking about any of the shit that involves younger people or younger kids. I'm talking about just some freaky ass shit that you probably ain't trying to be around. Celebrities are in this shit, and they're doing this shit, and it's consensual. Why? Because you probably see these motherfuckers during daylight when they're doing shit, movies, whatever the case may be. This is I don't want to use that word, but this is a very closed club type of thing to where high celebrities get their shit off, and Diddy is one of the people where you get your shit off. And you are a chosen person of the few who are of the main stature, main level, who get to see it, and you're like, nah, that shit is wild. I saw some shit I ain't trying to see, and that shit fucked me up. For you, yes, it did, but for them, that's their shit.
Do you think it's their shit, or do you think they have no choice but to go?
I just think it's
I think it's in the NDA. I think it might be in the NDA that you have no choice but to
as
go.
a celebrity, and
if I call you, you gotta come.
And this is as a celebrity. This is where my empathy gets low for you, because if this is what you sold your soul for, then I ain't tripping, nigga. Then that's your shit. Because that's what you signed up for.
I mean, yeah.
I'm speaking to the celebrities. I ain't speaking to the people that probably are victims and are probably potentially, on the paper to talk about what Diddy did.
And then again, bro, you think different people have the same stories about the same things going on at a party.
They say the same shit.
And it's not like nobody's trying to be funny. And if you are, it's just like, what you call it, defamation of character.
I'll take it a step further. Everybody I've seen talk negative on Diddy has been of our people. And I don't mean that. And wait, let me finish. Because that's not what we do. And that's not our shit. And we don't get down like that. So when we talk about that shit, that's where we be like, that's a red flag. Diddy with some in Hollywood. So this nigga with some other
people of what? That don't have that money, power, and respect.
I was
speaking on this as well.
Right. But that's also where
telling you what's going on.
Right. But that's the part where I'm telling you.
Why would I be telling you this? Why would I tell you my encounter?
So do you think that this is a natural wave of justice hitting Diddy, or this is like you kicked out the big boy club?
I don't know, bro.
How does it feel to you? Does it feel like, oh, it's about
like
time?
This shit, yeah, I mean, of course, with the Biggie and Tupac shit, with the Suge shit, this shit get deeper than music, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Way deeper.
It's deeper than music. I mean, people, I don't believe in. I believe in conspiracies. I was saying people don't believe in conspiracies, but
who don't?
We were saying like the crowd, maybe not.
Titanic is not real.
We were speaking on type of like. It's a lot of stuff that just came out. But the things aren't coincidence. They start going back to Aaliyah and Jay-Z and Beyonce. And then people don't even know that Jay-Z and Beyonce separated because of this shit. There's a lot of shit that's been going on that people don't even understand. That's behind the music and deep to music. People don't understand because it's the presidential election going on. And the food tasting different. And niggas just want to be on Instagram all day taking pictures. And not realizing that all this shit has been going on since we were kids. And it's just not coming out. Shit should have been out.
Shit's been out.
No, shit's been out. Shit been out, bro.
Little Brown been talking about this.
Shit's been out to the point where I'm gonna go as far as say it wasn't gonna stick until the people at the top made it stick.
So you see how fast they got that dude Jeffrey Epstein up out of there with all that shit going on.
And how many and you look at the long track record of how he was squeaky clean doing the heinous bullshit he was doing, while all the people were either giving the side eye or the one giving the green flag. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and this is where I get into my conspiracy. Call it conspiracy theory. It's common. It feels like common sense to me. Yeah, you was getting protected and you was doing shit for somebody to make sure that shit. And you pissed somebody off to where they kick you out to get big boys club.
Big boys. Yep, that's what it always is. And it didn't use it.
Of course, it's deeper than music. Of course, it's deeper than music.
So why the hell you messing with Diddy? What the hell did
Who is it?
Anybody?
What do you mean?
What he do to anybody?
Diddy?
I'm just saying, like in general, like why did all this shit happen?
Oh well, that's
nigga Ben. Because the reason I'm asking, because he been beat Cassie up back in the day. Nigga been crazy back in the day.
Yeah, what did he do to piss somebody off to get him exposed? I don't know. It's a good question.
That's what I'm saying. Where did it come from?
He probably wanted to.
Where did it come from?
He probably
go back to the origin, the very first day when niggas was like, "Oh, Diddy is a booty hole bandit." You know what I'm saying?
Of course, because he was doing a lot for the entertainment and opening up opportunities. Yeah,
just confused as to somebody just woke up and was like, "Yep, let's go get him," because he been doing this shit. It's time to. Same with R. Kelly.
Same.
Who pissed R. Kelly off to where it was like, "Yep, let's go put him in jail." Who pissed Bill Cosby off? At that age to where it was like, yep, let's go put his old ass in jail. He's 90 years old.
I mean, they knocking down.
Who what?
I said, who Lil Durk pissed off?
Like Lil Durk pissed off the world, nigga. That shit been coming. What you mean? Like, come on now. I don't even play like that. I love my music, bro. I love hip hop, but you can't even play like that, bro. You know that's common shit. That's taking street niggas. We talked about this last time. That's taking street niggas and putting them in the rap game. That's exactly what that shit.
Bro, there are street niggas in the rap game who don't
move like that, correct. But there's also street niggas who still move like that and they do not care, bro. You cannot say that because you did not grow up like that. You were not raised like that. Bro.
It's not about me. All right, I'm not gonna try to rehash the conversation we already had. But
that's just simple as that, bro.
But in terms of what we were just speaking on.
You ever notice how it's people that aren't being talked about that they coming for?
Oh.
What you mean?
Like, nobody would speak on Epstein. Nobody was speaking on Bill Cosby.
Random people talking about just random.
It's just random.
Cause I feel like
they're making it look random, but it's really not random.
It's not random. It's been here the whole time.
They're taking the people that are up there, that's been hidden for a long time, and put them in the light so new niggas can come up.
I'm just trying to figure out what's been like. That's like just some random person come out of nowhere. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to take Cash down. I'm about to take a deep dark secret to the world and just about to just crash and burn.
Yes.
What's your secret?
Yes, that's what happens. I believe that's what happens when you trade in your dignity for power. That's what I believe, and
that's why a lot of these celebrities go humble and get the fuck out of the limelight.
So I don't believe that you could. It's a lot of rare stories where people are able to be celebrities and be high in power and famous and come out squeaky clean. But at the end of the day, I don't believe that everybody went to a Diddy party to become famous. There are obviously ways to be a genuine artist, to be a genuine talent, and to get into whatever department.
So you think this nigga just right? Cats, hey man, come to my party.
No.
So what do you mean, people? No, what do you mean?
What do you mean? I believe that there are other avenues to getting to where you want to get to if you are an artist or anybody of entertainment. You don't have to go to a Diddy party to get where you want to get to. You don't have to go to anybody's personal NDA situation to try to get noticed or rub elbows. You can genuinely become something by just putting in the work. Putting in the work. That's what I'm saying.
You can.
Take the stairs, nigga. Take the stairs. Don't take the elevator.
I'm speaking of people that went to the parties. That's what I'm speaking about. Real encounters. And everybody had the same encounters on some weird shit.
Their details don't fumble. Like, they don't miss.
You ever seen that dude talk about, it's on TikTok. He talk about the 7 rooms, or YouTube. He talk about the 7 rooms he had to go to in LA.
I did.
And you know what them, well, no, it wasn't 7 rooms. It was 7 rooms. It was. You know what them 7 rooms was?
7 levels of hell. I get it.
7 deadly sins.
7 deadly sins, but
I was gonna say the 7 levels of hell and 7 deadly sins.
But you take your pick. And yes, in terms of how he described it, it was very to how the behaviors of each level acts in real life. So in terms of, and see, this is where again, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm speaking to, if that's not your shit, get the fuck out of the spot, because there's people who do this shit. There's people who do this shit and they are in a high place. So if that's not your shit, get the fuck out the spot.
So you would do that shit? You want the people?
No, I'm not. But I'm acknowledging something that exists to where it's not so much of like you can't burn it and damn it to the ground right now. So if the best you could do as an individual is stay away from it, especially if you are entertainment and you know it exists. There are other avenues. There's other avenues to getting to where you want to get. You don't have to go through these avenues, especially if it's beaming high like this.
That just want to take a shortcut.
And these
do shit like this.
And this is where you can't judge them because, or no, you can't have empathy for them. You can't. I don't have sympathy for them because you know what you're doing because it's very apparent, and that's your choice, and that's what you want to do. Be on TV, be on Zeus, be on whatever. Do your thing. But that has nothing to do with me feeling like, oh my God, you're another victim. You're not. You're not.
Because they got something out of it, they're not a victim?
No, you made the choice to do it. You knew.
Not a victim of what exactly?
You don't think there's this reward there?
You don't. I have a strong feeling today in 2024, if you're a young man, a young girl, I'm not saying age, just talking about of just naiveness to the game. If you're a beautiful, loving, whatever, and you catch the eye of somebody of a high level and they want to put you on, promote you, and you have the mindset thinking that, oh, this person really wants to, whatever, that's genuine, which is true. At the same time, too many situations, especially in LA in a hot spot like this. If you get invited to a Diddy party, not even Diddy party, if you get invited to things that you're not used to, like that's not your scene, then
you cautious regardless.
Exactly. So that's the part where I'm not gonna
bring my own water bottle.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you decide to go, but that's where again, if you decide to even take the choice, because it's choices. You say yes, you still have your dignity, you still have your options and your freedoms, but at the same time, depending on the consensual level, up to signing an NDA. You can say no, walk away, and get the fuck home. the story that you make when you get in there is your story and that's your experience. But at the same time, let's also have accountability of how you got there. They did not gag you, put you in a fucking bag, and drag your ass there.
No, you chose to be there.
Thank you.
You chose to go.
And you had a thought of what it was going to be, and you had a thought of how it was going to be for you and what personally it was going to do for you, and it was not that. Not saying you were not the only one that wasn't duped. If anything, you the only one that's duped in this motherfucker. You the only one not seeing what the hell's going on. You're not getting the picture. You the only one. And therefore, now we have an issue because you look like a person that doesn't belong here. And now we look like we done captured your ass when we didn't. Trying to over here get my dick sucked by 3 bitches and a nigga, and you over here acting crazy. Yeah,
3 bitches and a nigga.
that's what some of these celebrities are doing in these parties. From what they're saying in these accounts, there are rich celebrity people out here that we love and know that are doing some shit that you would not think they doing.
I thought you said you was. That's what I was like.
I knew what Daryl was talking about. I was like, no, Daryl.
No. I'm saying that's they shit, and there's nothing that's wrong in here except for you looking at them crazy. You're the only one looking at them sideways. Get out.
Of course, that's them, but
get out.
You got exposed.
Is it exposed if you ain't supposed to be there anyway?
Supposed to be there because he invited you.
Obviously, I was a poor character judgment. I thought you was with the shits and you not with the shits, and that's not even on the Diddy part. That's a rave. That's anything that's high octane. That's not your shit.
Frank said that shit when he went to the club one time. I forgot what the phrase was. Someone brought somebody, and he was like, "Why you bring him? You know how he is." And then he said some out of pocket shit. And Chris Brown looked at him like, "You did this. You brought him here. I'm going home." And then Chris Brown left the club.
I'm saying, like, you just know, like, if you know yourself, then you know that certain places you shouldn't be, especially if you have an understanding of what's happening. So be accountable. Be accountable. I'm not speaking to the victims that actually got drugged and got into this bullshit. I'm talking to the ones who made choices, men and female, mainly men, that decided to do that shit, and now you want to act like you ain't know what you was doing. You know what you was doing. You're at the top, so shut the fuck up. Keep doing what you was doing.
So you want to go to a Diddy party, man?
Not really.
I'm gonna break them out so you can go to a Diddy party, man.
Not at all, man. Not at all. I think I'm done. I don't have anything else. But that was good. Hey, do you have anything?
No, I'm good.
There, do you have anything?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. You are here now to stay.
Sure.
Forever. Until infinity. Till you decide that you don't want to be on with us till This is the Hideout Podcast. It's episode 105. I am your host, KQ, and we out. Bye. I'm not gonna say bye.
Stop. Trying to blow on my food.